Hello, welcome to today's video diary for finding my way with Pi, purpose, intention, and emotion. I am Pi, and today I'm going to share some of the ups and downs of the day, and my hope is that it kind of normalizes what the process of change looks like. And also mixed in with that is expectations. So today we had a family brunch. So hubby and I were at the table with our teenager, our daughter, and our son, who's 11. And it is Easter Sunday here, so it was Easter brunch for us. And you know, kids are busy, life gets busy, extracurricular activities and all of that. And it's fairly rare when all four of us are at the table together. And if you've ever seen the movie Shrek 2, where Fiona's mom, they're all at the table together and arguments break out and it gets lively. And then there's like kind of competing with each other and just goofy family stuff, and the mom goes, "Oh, isn't it lovely having the family together?" I think I quote that every time all four of us are at the table. I'd say it in a loving way, and it's amusing, but it was kind of one of those things. Well, the kids kind of got on this kick, like, "Hey, I really want to try snowboarding, and oh hey, we really want to go do this, and wouldn't it be really fun if we could go stay with the in-laws for like a month in Florida, and couldn't we do this, and maybe we could do that?" And they were being just delightfully innocent and delightful kiddos, as they were imagining the world and different adventures that they might want to take. And that's all it was meant as. They weren't asking, they were just imagining things. But I started feeling like I was closing in on myself more and more and more and more. And then I had tears in my eyes, and I didn't feel like I could really take it, because in my mind, what I was starting to hear was this negative voice. You would have been able to afford those things or do those things if you hadn't resigned from your job. And I won't personally miss those things right now. I don't think our life will be absent of those things forever. I think we're in a transition phase. Everything is a cycle. The moon, the seasons, the economy, everything is a cycle. You have booms and recessions. Booms and recessions, full moon, waxing, waning, full, everything is a cycle. I feel very confident this is just part of a cycle. And yet in that moment, it was like that negative voice. You have to say no to all of this and clench and get tighter with, I don't know, it's like, we're not going to be doing those things. And I started feeling stressed out and like this fear of denying my kids and that negative voice. Like, what if this is forever? What if this is forever? I've said it before on video diaries, but I came from very humble beginnings, and I know what it feels like to start at zero. And we worked incredibly hard to get here where we are now. And we didn't slide back to zero, and we won't. We know how not to. It's just, it's different, right? It's a different part of this process and pattern, the ebb and the flow, and we're in a little bit of an ebb and then it will flow again. But while you're in the ebb, I think it's like, sensationalized by fear. So having the thought that there's fear, what if it doesn't work out? And then sadness, I suppose, over letting that part of our life where we were in the boom part of it, letting that part go on some faith, having some faith and taking some action towards the next thing, but knowing that there's going to be a little bit of an ebb before it flows again. So normalizing the process of change. For me, the intentional part here is recognizing that emotion, recognizing what I was feeling within myself. Also, it's good for my kids to learn about ebbs and flows. I also want to set an example for them to make the right choices for themselves when, they're in a situation that's not right for them. I want them to have the courage to make the right choice for them so that they know how to do that and how to go through that transition and that change. There's so many reasons why it's right, and that this was one little hiccup that, I am not that emotion. I was just feeling the sadness of letting go of some of those things. And that's okay, because that's what helps prepare me. It helps, drive me towards, I know what I did before and where it got me. Now I get to do that again, except for this time, I get to start from a foundation of something that I love doing. And I know how to build. I've done that before. Now we get to build from this amazing foundation. That's so cool, and only in my mind, only good things can come from that. And actually, if you look around in the world, you see so many examples of that. People doing what they love, becoming more of who they are, and then being able to give more to the world. And that's my hope. That's my intention. And that's my purpose with this. So I just wanted to talk about process, the ebb and flow. Look around in nature, look around in all systems, you see this process reflected everywhere, and it's normal. So yeah, day by day, finding my way, fully experiencing my life. And I do love these video diaries for that. It's like a conversation almost, to think about the day, to think about my emotions, to think about my life, to be intentional about it, clarify what's meaningful to me, and inform my choices. And it's such a neat process. I just kind of wish I'd known about this before. Thanks for being with me on this journey. I am so glad that you're here, and I hope it helps you too. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.